What if the secret behind genius has nothing to do with IQ and everything to do with how you think? Albert Einstein, the mind that reshaped human history, didn't just leave behind scientific formulas. He left behind 7 life principles that shaped his creativity, his wisdom, and the impact he made on the world. He once said, "I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious." And by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why curiosity built a genius. Let's begin. Principle 1. Never stop questioning. Einstein's strength did not come from confidence, but from endless curiosity. As a child, he constantly asked why about everything around him. As an adult, he questioned ideas the world treated as absolute truth. His curiosity allowed him to see the world with fresh eyes, as if nothing was fixed and everything could be reimagined. Einstein believed that every breakthrough begins with a question, even a question that sounds foolish. The courage to question what others accept without thinking is what fueled his greatest discoveries. And it is this relentless questioning that allowed him to reshape our understanding of the universe. Principle 2. Simplicity is genius. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Einstein had a remarkable ability to distill the most complex ideas into simple, elegant truths. Instead of adding layers of complexity, he stripped away everything unnecessary. He believed that simplicity was not the absence of depth, but the presence of clarity. For Einstein, simplicity was a form of beauty, a sign that the mind had finally reached understanding. Principle 3. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Einstein didn't transform science by memorizing information. He transformed it through mental journeys no one had ever taken. At 16, he imagined himself riding alongside a beam of light. That one imaginative vision became the seed that grew into the theory of relativity. To Einstein, knowledge was limited, but imagination had no boundaries. He said, "Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere." Imagination allowed him to think beyond the known, beyond the accepted, beyond the possible. It is the reason he saw a universe that no one before him had ever seen. Without imagination, Einstein would have remained an ordinary thinker. With it, he became extraordinary. Principle 4. Failure is a teacher. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Einstein's life was filled with failures. He failed exams. He struggled to get academic positions. Many of his early papers were ignored or dismissed. But to Einstein, failure was not something to be ashamed of. It was something to learn from. He believed that mistakes were proof that you were exploring something new, and that every error carried a lesson that moved you one step closer to truth. He famously said, "Failure is success in progress." His breakthroughs were not born from perfection, but from the courage to keep going when things didn't work. Einstein's genius grew not in the absence of mistakes, but because he embraced them. Principle 5. Focus on what truly matters. Out of clutter, find simplicity. Einstein lived a surprisingly simple life, not because he lacked resources, but because he valued focus above all else. He removed distractions. He ignored superficial expectations. He created time and space for deep thinking. Einstein knew that the mind becomes powerful when it becomes focused. He once said, "Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts." Gentlemen, some things appear important, but mean nothing. Other things seem small, but shape everything. Einstein's clarity came from knowing what deserved his attention and letting go of everything that didn't. Principle 6. Be a person of value, not success. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Success never impressed Einstein. Value did. He didn't care about applause, fame, or wealth. He cared about contributing something meaningful to humanity. In Einstein's view, a successful person seeks recognition. A valuable person seeks to make a positive impact. A person of value shares knowledge, inspires others, acts with integrity, leaves the world better than they found it. The world remembers Einstein not because he was successful, but because he was valuable. His worth lived beyond his lifetime. His value became his legacy. Principle 7. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Einstein was celebrated worldwide, yet he remained humble and gentle. He stood against racism. He spoke for peace. He encouraged young scientists. And he treated people with kindness, regardless of status or background. He believed that intelligence without kindness could become dangerous. And he understood that humility amplifies wisdom, not diminishes it. What made Einstein beloved was not just his intellect, but his humanity. His compassion was as powerful as his theories, and it shaped the world in ways equations never could. Einstein's greatest gift to humanity was not a scientific formula, it was a mindset, a way of seeing life through curiosity, clarity, imagination, persistence, purpose, and compassion.